Welcome back, Captains and Admirals, to another video with the funny muffler. And today, we have the AL New Jersey with the New Jersey Commander. We're in a division with one of my friends, and this should be a pretty good match. I've taken some advice off fellow creators about make my thumbnails a bit more flamboyant, so if you like thumbnails, let me know. Hopefully I'm doing something right there. Yeah, so a bit of background. If I do sound a bit strange or get a bit confused, I'm still recovering from the flu. Hence why I didn't stream on February the 13th, Monday. But hopefully we'll be back to normal now, Wednesday. And hopefully this video will go well. I won't lose my marbles too much. So, AL New Jersey. Why? Well, she's basically a premium Iowa. Got a pretty skin. Well, I think, anyway. Commander's pretty good. She has an ability that over 10 kilometers, your shells do more damage. And I think the other skill is called Don't You Love It? And that one increases damage of Citadel strikes, I believe. But we'll go through the actual perks at the end of this battle. So, finally Alabama, we had 3 hits, no damage, which is unfortunate. The AR New Jersey does have slightly less health than the Iowa. I think roughly about 3,000 hit points less. We've been fairly lucky so far. We've managed to ricochet or dodge more shots fired at us. Enemy Iowa over there. Might be able to get a sneaky shot on him. Spotter plane goes up. And it's roughly about a 31-second reload as well, so it should be longer than Iowa's. I think my Iowa's got a 28-second reload. Fantastic hit there. 3 penetrations on the Citadel. So, 25,000 damage. He does about 6,100 damage to us. So, it's a good trade. And we've got a King George potato in and sailing broadside. He knows he's spotted. And he just seems completely oblivious. Can we pull a Citadel off, though? Will dispersion and grouping be in our favour? Fingers crossed. Let's see what we can do. No Citadel. 3 penetrations, though. We'll take it. Meme Boy. I love that name. See, he's still going broadside. Right, more shells out. Give us that Citadel. The elusive Citadels. I am currently grinding my Citadels for the artillery plotting room epic modification. So, kind of desperate to get them at the moment. Because I've left that one till last. I got the plotting room and the torpedo epic mod to do. I've have obtained the rest of them. But let me know in the comments which of your epic mods are the favourite. I think so far mine's the main battery reload. I've currently got that running on my Worcester. And it's worked out quite well. Decent hits there on the Brandenburg. Hope we're going to hit that cruiser. And there is a really... I'm not sure if it's a bug, but it seems like your ships are coated with flypaper. And you just seem to get stuck to each other. And it's incredibly irritating. So that Iowa is broadside again. Is that the same one we Citadel'd? It might have been. Moderate damage. Dispersion wasn't our friend that time. What are shells coming in? Oh, that cruiser's going to hit our division, mate. But let me know if you're having the same issues. Because it seems to be... I spoke to a few people that have had this issue where the ships just... Like I said, just like fly paper. You just like get stuck to each other. It's quite irritating. There's been a few times when I've been in a cruiser and I've been hit by a battleship. One example, I was in my Edinburgh in my smoke and a battleship caught me and dragged me out my smoke and dragged me a good 2-3 kilometers before you could slow down and stop, and I just couldn't get off it no matter what I did. I got to kill the enemy destroyer there. Important kill. If destroyers are spotted, you need to slap them. Rule of thumb. It's spotted, it's in range. Give it a slap. At the end of the day, that even if you just do a tiny bit of damage to it, that could be the difference of getting it out of the game, or it slipping away, popping a smoke, and just being an absolute nuisance for the rest of the game. Teams are fairly even. They've lost a battleship and a destroyer. We've lost 2 battleships and a destroyer. Torpedoes inbound. They should miss. Oof, very close, very close. Very puckered there, very puckered, but managed to dodge. I say dodge, we just stayed still. We managed to evade them, I suppose. Alabama's been a bit of a pain in the ass for us. Send some shells his way. Vision mate's firing on him as well. 2 penetrations. Moderate damage. But we're going to push in now, we're going to secure C. And I wasn't aware of this, but apparently some of the most valuable ribbons are the capture ribbons, especially if you capture a base solo. Wasn't aware of that, but it does make sense, and it gives you a reason to play the objective as well. I just wish people would play the objective more. I see a lot of people just ignoring the objectives a lot of the time. Oof, Main's got hit real hard there. And he got away with that somehow. As that Benham won't be able to fire him, he slipped behind the island. Oh, we're currently turning. I was sailing broadside again. Took 2 torpedoes. Benham's torpedoes don't do massive damage, so not too much of a concern for us. Another Citadel in Iowa. Couple of hits as well. I get my back turned now on this Benham. Reasonable hit. We had to defend as well. Lost a considerable amount of our team as well. The entire A flank has completely collapsed. And this match is looking up to be a bit spicy. Seems like our team has just potatoed their way to, well, to defeat almost. Oh, knocked the guy well. We're at 108,000 damage, so we're doing well. Can we counteract the imbalance? Possibly. Oh, we've got the AL Chapayev. The accelerate, we should catch him in a couple. Will they overpenetrate? Oh, another Citadel, high caliber. Very nice. So, even though Vladdy was spotted, and it's presenting a reasonable target, I shot at the Chapayev because the Chapayev is just irritating. It's going to stay at fairly long range, and it's just going to attempt to set us on fire constantly. Or if he is running the AL Chapayev commander, which I would assume he is, she does reduce the fire chance quite drastically the more you level her up. But she does improve the HE shells. So we're going to end up eating a lot of damage through our superstructure anyway. Well, Vladdy has presented quite a nice target at the moment to our left. Alabama's still pulling away. It's currently at 15.2 kilometers. So our division mate just takes out the Benham. Excellent. couple more shots. We do lose our division mate to the banner, which is unfortunate. But we do have the destroyer advantage, and we do have a friendly cruiser left, which is the mains, I believe, so he is quite low. Did our shots miss the Chapayev? They would have landed by now, surely. By the looks of it, they've missed. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold our fire. Vladdy's coming straight through B. And he will present a very, very nice broadside for us. We do lose our mains. This should get decent hits. Oh, 2 citadels, fantastic. 5 penetrations as well. He should be on the brink of death, and there he is. He's done. He has turned to look at us. I'm going to try and angle as best I can now, because if he does citadels, we're probably dead. Surprisingly, he doesn't get that many good hits on us. Should be like kill him before he turns. Our Benan does go down to the Chapayev, which is unfortunate. There's the enemy destroyer. So I'm going to call help. I'm going to call out for help now, because ideally I want my destroyer to come and give me will to rebuild. Because if he does give me will to rebuild, we do stand a chance of potentially clutching the game. Biggest problem for you at the moment is going to be the Chapayev and the Alabama. I can attempt to deal with the Chapayev, and our destroyer then hope we can torp the Alabama, finish him off. We are getting incredibly low. Shell does bounce off the Chapayev, which is really unfortunate. I was hoping we'd get a citadel through the bow. So he does come towards us. I prepared to say thank you for the will to rebuild. He pops in, I say thank you. And then he starts to turn away, and I'm in complete disbelief. And he just leaves us high and dry, basically. So I pop the spotter, try and get some shots off. Alabama's probably going to kill us. Here it comes. And we go down. And I honestly think we probably could have clutched that if he'd given us will to rebuild. You know, I was playing fairly well. The Fletcher's not a bad destroyer by any means. There's potential. I'm not saying I would have survived with will to rebuild on that Alabama's hits on us. But like I said, if I'd managed to destroy the Chapayev, it would have just been the 2 battleships and the destroyer then. So our main focus would have been to get the Fletcher to spot the destroyer for us, help him knock it out, and then we'd be left with the 2 battleships. And if I was knocked out at that time, it doesn't really matter. He can outspot the battleships, he can torp them, or he could just go and capture the bases. I doubt he'd have enough time to do the latter. Well, he's firing on the Chapayev, which I don't understand why. The destroyer is spotted right next to him. But it's too late. He's popped smoke, but everything's already fired at him. Well, the Alabama's fired, Chapayev's fired. It's just complete overkill, and he gets absolutely obliterated. Oh, and I will say the potatoes do seem like they're out in force. A misplays from our team. I'm not saying I played perfectly, but I honestly think we could have won there. And it was a defeat snatched from the jaws of victory if people played a bit differently. I'll show you my build now. So I have the main battery mod 2 for the traverse speed, which helps massively. I've got the rudder shift time. She's quite a long ship. She's got a long rudder shift. I run the concealment mod for the incoming fire dispersion, plus the detectability range reduction is nice. And then obviously we're running the artillery plotting room mod 2. So, the abilities. We can do firepower, plus 3% extra damage over 10 kilometers. And we've got flammable cannon here for shell grouping and battery range. Risk catching fire is neither here nor there, as long as you manage it correctly. Direct drill bits for the traverse speed, AP damage. Loose speed, neither here nor there. Firefighter reduces the amount of maximum fires we can have, etc. And then Don't You Love It, which is the Citadel chance, Citadel damage. We've got Sharnos Impacted Dispersion, Will to Rebuild, and Andrew Cunningham for the shell grouping. And that's all she wrote. I do think we could have won that. We played really well. Our division mate played quite well, and our side played well. It's just, I don't know what happened to the A side. It completely collapsed and completely potatoed. So, please leave your opinions in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. And I will catch you next time. Thank you for watching, guys, and take care.